Hey everyone, my name is Brendan Payne. I'm with my business partner Greg Harrelson and good friend Abe Safa. And hey guys, I appreciate you guys hopping on to this meeting, to this call.
Yeah, of course.
And so we've got a great friend of ours, Julio Camacho, coming to us from live. From where are you at right now? Are you in Cusco, Julio?
Yes, hello. I am in Cusco, Peru.
Cusco,
Yes.
Peru. So just to give you a little bit of the backstory, Greg and myself and Abe a couple years ago spent, maybe 5 6 days with Julio in Peru, doing some hiking and going to see Machu Picchu. And Julio reached out to us as obviously the entire world's being impacted by COVID in different ways, and Julio and his wife have started a project that we wanted to kind of get some exposure for, and pretty unique scenario that they're dealing with there in Cusco and in his world of tourism as he knows it. So Julio, thank you for hopping on. First, thank you for making us aware of the project that you guys are doing.
Well, first of all, thank you very much again for giving us the chance to talk and to share with you this project that we are leading now in our city. As I told you before, the situation was very complicated, it's still complicated for people that used to work in tourism. We have friends, we have a lot of colleagues that now they are working, they are trying to do something different to get some money, and unfortunately the government is not taking care of us. As you know, Peru is a country that don't have any welfare, no welfare in this country. And we have a lot of people that used to work in tourism activities. And because there were many people involved in this activity, there were other people like street vendors, like, people that were working on the streets that have the chance to get some money from us, from guides, from taxi drivers, from hotel people. And nowadays it's impossible for them to obtain some money, and that's why we decided to build this project. And initially the project was inspired by Grecia. Grecia is the one who created this idea, and is the one who told me, Julio, let's do something for these street people, street vendors. And the question is that how can we help them if we don't have any incoming? So that's why we decided to use our own resources before. We were using our own money, using part of our savings, because the situation was very sad, very difficult for them. If it was difficult for us, for them was maybe 10 times even more difficult. But the problem is that we don't have more money, and the problem now is how we can provide food to these people. We don't want to give them money. Money is not the thing that we want to give them. We want to give them food, and the only way how we can give them food is if we have the chance to obtain some money, and we can buy and we can prepare food for them, and then eventually we deliver to these guys.
So we do social work, creating jobs. For example, when we provide those lunches to our friends or those street vendors, we have to contract, I don't know if is that the correct word, different families from Cusco, especially people that they were involved in tourism before, to prepare those lunches, to buy the fruit, to prepare the desserts. And well, that's the idea. So we do social work, but we also make jobs for our colleagues, our people. And well, we were doing everything fine in the last, let's see, it is almost 10 days, almost 14 days, I think so. But unfortunately, the last time, we couldn't buy the dessert, we couldn't buy the fruit because we don't have more funds. We use everything that we got before from other benefactors that they trust in us. But well, the last time I had to prepare the lunch because the budget was not enough.
What is the purpose of this project? First of all, we create a type of job for some guides, for some people who used to be involved in tourism, and they have families and they have kids. And we gave them, for example, just like $70. And we told them, with $70, we need you to prepare maybe 10 lunches or something like that. And they gonna obtain a percentage of some income, something very, very minimal. But at least they covered their lunch that day. And with the rest of the they covered their lunch that day. So we helping these families. And then we do the delivery.
When you give like a food for them, you are not showing that you are superior. You are showing them that they are special. And I think that all of these guys are so happy when they receive our lunches because they have in their minds that they are important for us. And they don't feel that, well, we are superior, we have more money, we give money, and that's it. They know that on Monday, on Wednesday, and Friday, we have like 5 minutes to think about them, and they are special for us. Oh, so sorry. But well, that's basically the idea. So we want to do social work because it is part of us. You know how special it is to talk with those guys when they say that they are so grateful to receive that. But in our situation, it's also good to create jobs for our colleagues. I mean, when we invite to our colleagues to prepare those lunches, they are so happy because they have something to do, right?
Julio, one of the reasons that Greg and I and the others that were with us on the trip were, I think everybody was kind of taken back a little bit when we saw what Gracie was talking about, with people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s still out there on the streets making money. And we commented at one point, I remember riding in the van on one of the days, and you mentioned what you said earlier is there is no public welfare. So you have to do something, have a service, have a product in order to make $1 that day. And now with most of your tourism coming from, or most of your money coming into Cusco from tourism and that being shut down, that's where this was born out of, right? And just, and Greg, hop in at any time if you want to give your observation of kind of how big of a deal that is versus maybe what we think of tourism and stuff like that here.
Well, the situation is very difficult, and approximately in Cusco, in our city, 48%, if it's not more, 48% of people that live and work in Cusco depends of tourism, and it's almost 50% of the people from Cusco who depends from tourism activities. And where those tourists came from? They come from USA, they come from Europe, and maybe the third segment of visitors are coming from Japan, in Latin Asia. In Latin America, maybe the first segment of tourists that are coming to Peru are from Brazil and from Argentina and Chile. But also those countries has been completely devastated by COVID. So now everybody's focused now in the internal tourism, but also in the country, people are trying to survive, because we are having serious problems. Definitely USA is the most important segment of tourists that come to visit Peru. So they represent probably almost 40% of our visitors, annual number of visitors that come to Peru to do hiking, to do some outdoor activities, camping, to visit Machu Picchu. You know that Machu Picchu has been, during the last 20 years, the #1 destination in South America. So Machu Picchu now is closed, it's completely closed, and the little town, Aguas Calientes, the little town where we spend one night before to go to the ruins. So it looks like a ghost town, nobody's there because everybody depends from tourism in that little town. So Cusco, the center of the city, the main square of Cusco, is completely quiet, it's empty.
I've got a question. I mean, obviously you need some funds to make this work, but what are you looking at? What do you envision? Like how much money, how many people you want to help? Kind of tell me what you're thinking for an overall plan.
So how much of money we need for this project? I mean, our idea is that because we know that this year we are not going to have tourism, definitely at least until January or February next year. So, and what we want to do for now, our vision for now is maybe trying to support those guys at least till the end of the year. So maybe till December. So we want to continue providing those guys lunch. That's why we're talking to you. We don't expect you guys, honestly, we don't expect you guys cover the rest of the 3 months. But we would like you guys to help us to promote this idea to your friends. And if you want to contribute with us, if you want to support us with maybe 10 lunches or 20 lunches, or maybe for the rest of the week, we will appreciate, you know. And I mean, I apologize as well if I am crossing, me and Grecia, we're crossing the line through asking you this thing. But we have been sending emails to some people that we really think they can help us. Otherwise, we couldn't bother you guys. So that's why, you know, we want to apologize if you think this is not very nice from us. You know, this is not good. So, well, but
if we thought it wasn't very nice, we wouldn't have had you on.
Okay. Thank you very much. And we have 720 lunches to cover since October, November, December. From October to December, we have 720 lunches to cover. Times 7, we're talking about 5,000. Yeah, in 3 months, it's almost like $5,000 approx.
Okay.
For 720 lunches, you know, for 20 benefactors.
Julio and Grecia, thank you guys so much for sharing that information. We'll make sure to get it out through our channels and do our best to support you guys. I mean, the people of Peru, when we met them, and you guys were very gracious and a very giving and strong culture. So we appreciate you hopping on here and wish you best of luck, and please keep us updated on what's going on with the project.
Okay. Thank you very much for giving us the chance to share with you this project. We're really happy to see that you guys are fine. We're really happy to know that your families are fine. You know, we are following you through Facebook and Instagram, and we know that you are fine, and we're happy. We're happy that you always remember Peru. Thank you very much, and hope we can work together in this project.
Likewise.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. You know that our time is one of the most important things in our life. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. And thank you so much for hearing us. And I have to apologize if sometimes I cannot explain very well, but you know, my English should be improved. But well, I try to do the best of me. And if you have more questions, if you want to share this information with more friends or more people, just let us know. We have everything, you know, we have everything on our computers, and we can share with you. If you want to learn more about this, just let us know. And thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Abba. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg.